What's up? What's up? Happy Monday, beautiful souls and spiritual gangsters. Welcome, welcome. Hope y'all had a beautiful weekend. It's gonna take a second to clear some energy. Hey, Karen. Oh, did you see I had posted up that card. I wasn't sure if the tag showed up. I don't know. Tags on YouTube are a little different from where I was normally posting. Big, what up, though? Welcome, wonderful. And let me see. Oop, burning the tips a little bit. All right, that's enough. Here, I'll take some of that. Take some of that to those that need it. Some for me. Just got some for these cards. Let me see who. Oh, there was more before. What's up, country love? Hey, blessings. Hey, diamond girl. Welcome, Michael. Thank you for the love of light. Sending it right back. Yeah, y'all, welcome. Hey, Better Days. Right. Hey, Jimbo. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Ariel. What's up, y'all? Oh, thank you, Karen. Appreciate you. Hey, Sphinx. Welcome, welcome. Oh, I appreciate you, baby mama. Love you back. Don't work too hard. All right. Let's take a second to woosah in the moment. Yeah, y'all. It was a stacked weekend. So I was like, you know what? I needed to woo. So hard. So like, you know what? Try out a Monday. I've been looking to, see how I can shake up the algo a little bit. And as I'm saying that, go ahead and press the buttons, y'all. You know how the algo likes the buttons being pressed. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you're new. The vibe is cool with you. Drop the sub. And let's get started. Let's see what that collective vibe is saying. Oh, okay. That was quick. Oh, what's on the mind? 9 of Swords. Oh, but we do have the 9 of Pentacles underneath. This is like, my goodness, this escape. You know what? I could identify with this energy. I was feeling like that yesterday. I was like, nah, I need to dip. I need to dip for a second. Let me take a little divine pause. So yeah, the divine pause is real. And to those that are overthinking it or getting paranoid that just because you're in a pause moment, that's it, that, you're not going to see any movement, please. Allow the universe to do its thing. Allow for this pause to do its thing and take advantage of it in ways, y'all. Y'all don't understand. When the universe gives you a break, take it. Because that's when you know it's like the quiet before the storm. You see that? You see that in the background? You see that? The quiet before the literal storm. So please, tower moments. Tower. Let the towers fall. Let the masks fall. Okay? Because you don't need them anymore. This is the season for authenticity in all forms. Okay? So you do not need your masks anymore. Drop them. Let it go. Now we got that 8 of Swords. My goodness gracious. Collective. There's relief coming, okay? Relief. 3 of Cups, to the full energy to the wheel of fortune, which is a 10, completion. So the universe is saying like, listen, we're wrapping it up, but you gotta, you gotta chill with us right now. Like you gotta learn to, I've been saying that a lot lately. I've been actually saying that a lot. I've been coming across like a few people that just, their energy was like this. And I was just like, yo, if and when you can, just take a breath, take a moment. Make sure that you're out there breathing deeply, please and thank you, instead of them shallow breaths. That actually increases anxiety. If you're not breathing deeply and you have like anxious moments, like you definitely need to try breath work. So just a note there, just a note. All right, but listen, again, the wheel is turning. This is at the end of the energy. Better and happier times are literally on the way. So don't be surprised if you get like a sudden invitation. All right. But as some of y'all, this is going to be outside of your comfort zone. So the risk feels like it needs to be taken, but it's not an actual risk. All right. Because it's like the universe is sending in divine interactions and encounters right now. So be aware and discernment as always, because there's not just the good that's going to be thrown in there. There's going to be some of these. All right. So be aware of NPCs, and Jimbo know what I'm talking about. Better days, I definitely suffer from it. Yep. So listen, we've all had our anxious moments, right? You just sit back wherever you're at, take a breath. Because the world will tell you to rush and to go fast, to go nowhere, but not here. I will never encourage my collective to be that way. Chickenator. What's that about? I missed the message. Blessing says, yes, this weekend was busy but fun. Mama got a B-day with my husband and girls. They trip to LA. Yes, and got spoiled with jewelry. Then I feel killed about it. What? No, don't do that. You better take all that. Thank you. Appreciate you. Like, come on now. You deserve that. Don't do that. I am so glad you had a good weekend. That is what's up. That is what's up. Celebrations. So yeah, it's been a good weekend. Hectic, but good. All right, let's go. Yeah, about 2 of Swords. It's a lot. Collectively, there's a lot on the mind, like trying to make decisions, trying to, I don't want to scare y'all with when I was trying to reiterate being very intentional about your decisions right now. Yes, absolutely. But also there's a balance to everything. So make sure that you're also choosing the path of not only least resistance, but the most joy. Because that is very important. Choosing joy is very, very important right now. All right, so let's get this cue going. Like, y'all, I was kind of surprised to see like so much happening. I don't know what just happened. I don't know. I think retrograde is doing its last thing. Yes, absolutely. This week feels 2 of Swords. Booked and busy. This week is booked and busy. All right, so it would be Country Love, Blessings, Diamond Girl, taking it in the order. Bake, Karen, Better Days, Wonderful. Let me see. I don't think you're still there, but Ariel said she was just coming to say what's up, and then Bouncing and Jimbo. I'm gonna try to fit all y'all in. And Sphinx if you want. So Remember, this is a postponement from yesterday. So on Sundays, we do spirit guide messages and spirit guide messages only. So hold your questions. That'll be tomorrow because I will be resuming. Where's with this Two of Swords? I will be resuming Viewer's Choice mañana. Same bad time, same bad channel. Oh, I got a Batman t-shirt too. I should wear that. Let's get started. All right. So to all of the names that I mentioned, if you're still present, if you can confirm you'd like a spirit guide message, because yeah, just in case. But yeah, shout out, I gotta shout out my Cancers, because you know the season is coming to a close. It was a beautiful one, and it's not to say that summer celebrations are completely halted, but you know, we kind of gotta hand the baton over to Leos. You know, Leos is up next, and you know they ready. you know Leos is like some, ain't it my turn yet? I know my mom is like, what are we doing? Okay. All right, let's get it started. Got it. And Karen, yeah, let me see. Karen, you are after Bake. All right, so let's go. We're gonna get started because time. Busy. All right, so Country Love, you up first. Let's get the spirit guide message. What message does Country need to hear this time from the guides? Let's tap in on a Monday. You know, it's a they on 24/7 call anyway. So the day don't matter, but I do like Sundays in particular for guide messages. All right. They're like, you already know what we're gonna tell you. This is like, you already know, or something you are aware of already, just maybe dragging your feet or taking your time. Nine of Pentacles. All right, Six of Cups and the Empress. This is feeling like retrograde. You had some interesting encounters for retrograde energy. All right, so Four of Swords to the Magician, Nine of Cups in reverse, High Priestess, the Ace of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. So 2 nines here. No. All right, so they want you, because when it comes to that joyful aspect, you may have had some reservations as far as how to express your whimsies and your joys, but it's like now trying to make sure that you know that you have that allowance. Like, you're in a safe space right now, and it feels like a space that you created for yourself, whether that be internally or externally or both. All right, if you have safe spaces, it's like, you know that they're there if you need them, but now it's time to journey outward. All right, Magician energy to the High Priestess. So that's that 1, 2. Take that breath. 1, 2 breath. Take a step, one step at a time. You don't have to rush this. All right, Ace of Wands. This is like that new energy, that new thriving energy, because this is about coming out of survival mode. All right, this is where we go to thrive mode. right? It's very important that you understand that you have intentionally created one or more safe spaces for yourself that if need be, they're there, but it's time to up the ante a little bit. It's time to take that next step, go to that next level. So your guys are encouraging you, like, you were part of what felt like some kind of divine pause, because with these two energies, eyes closed, maybe feeling like you were stumbling around in the dark for a little bit, or like, kind of had to, this is like going out on blind faith as well. It's like you may feel like your faith was being tested, because it was. Like, it pretty much, I got a spoiler alert for y'all. Faith is pretty much always tested, because it's in those moments that, everything's telling you to lack it is when you're supposed to have it the most. All right, so try to remember that. What am I afraid of losing? As we grow, change, and transform our lives, it requires us to let go of something that was to make room for what will be. If you were to take the big leap today, would you feel scared of losing love, safety, or belonging? What if it was a big fat lie? Because it is. What if it was impossible to lose any of those things because you have the power to give everything you need to yourself? Today's soul action: name that fear and look at the worst case scenario. Find a solution. Take your power back by being certain of who you are and where you're going. Today's mantra: I move forward knowing I am powerful beyond measure. I am loved, I am safe, and I belong. All right, so I'm going to flash this up here. If you want to go back on the replay and take a screenshot of that, you are free to do so. All right, because I feel like that's a very strong message that your guides wanted you to know. All right, and let's get angel number. I'm just going to do this real quick because trying to... Oh, 111. Yeah, that intuition been buzzing. Like your intuition is increasing as well on levels. I saw a version of this number. No, it was 4114. All right, yeah. 1441, which says unique skills, life goals, purpose, mastery, integrity, career growth, ambition, focus, and important projects. All right. And with this magician energy, you're meant to create something. All right. So whatever it is that you are meant to create, and it could be something that, you have a passion for, that just like, organically sparks your soul. They want you to focus there. They want you to know that your unique skills are with you for a reason. Like, we don't have our skills by mistake, okay? Every skill you have was divinely given to you. So please utilize it. Don't let it go to waste. This is a time for intense self-development. Focus on refining your craft. You already have everything you need to succeed, but consistent practice will make you a true master. Use this time to align with your purpose and level up in your career or business. It's time to prioritize growth and achievement. Yep. 2121 energy levels. So yeah, rest up, okay? Because you got work to do. Get the beauty sleep, schedule in them hours, because you're going to need them Z's for the level up that you're meant to do. Now, of course, because everything is about a choice, that is if you choose, but your guides are really encouraging you to choose it. Because that is where purpose lies. Okay. Been seeing 1111 all day. One of my faves. Yes. Right? Popping out of survival mode, and especially in this climate, if you can take yourself out of survival mode, you know that you have, or at least let me let you know, 1111 as I say that, you have achieved a level of mastery that not many have. So please, please, Give yourself a pat on the back for that, because that is something to have some pride in. Pride is not, listen, they try to teach us that pride was a sin. No, it's not. It's when you get to extreme levels of something. It's when you get to that extreme level of pride. Leos. No, stop. Let me stop. I was just messing around with Leos. I could do that. My mom's a Leo. I mess with her all the time. I'm like, don't be a narcissist. All right, so let's go. Blessings. Let's go. Empress mode. This feels like it was one for the books. I hope y'all took pictures. You may have, because it's giving like, you may have, there was like a moment or something you wish you had captured. But it's okay. Freeze frame it in your brain. Freeze frame it in your brain. Leos can catch strays here all day. Like, yo. Listen, because Leos are neighboring signs to Cancer. So it's like sibling energy. I be poking at them like they're a sibling. Because I have a couple of Leos in my life, and they're very similar. They don't even realize that either. They're like, no, I'm not like them. Bro. Like, what? Okay. Sure. Hey, Blue Star. Welcome, welcome. Yo, that's crazy. I've been seeing twos all day today, and I haven't seen you in a minute. That's hilarious. And can y'all hear that? Can you hear this? The fire? Why does there always seem like there's disaster relief happening in my lives? What is this? I guess those are, I don't know. I just hope everyone's okay, but I guess those are confirmations. Yo. Let's go for blessings, please. What's that spirit guide message? Where message, those blessings, guys, gotta know. 8 of Cups. All right, this was like kind of all over the place. You may have like your feels. Something about like your. Y'all, I have not seen no fires like that in the news or read about any kind of fires around here. So the trucks be wild. I don't know what that's about. That's wild. Yeah, it's okay. Listen, this is. You feel like you missed something. Your guys want you to know you did not miss out on anything. This is actually a really good time to like be intentional about creating more moments. All right. And then remembering to capture those in some form or fashion. And it's to say that not, don't force anything. Don't be like, well, we have to do this to capture. No, let it be something organic that you're all gonna, enjoy together in activity. Ooh. All right, Knight of Pentacles and Temperance. Yeah, this is about, because it feels like something about rebuilding. You're rebuilding a connection with the people around you, in a sense. So with this page, okay. Yeah, after the 8 of Cups, I showed you that already. The Page of Wands and the Knight of Cups, as well as Justice, 5 of Swords, and the World landed mostly in reverse position on that. So I'm going to leave that as is. So when it comes to not dwelling, because this is not about pass. Like the retrograde, I feel like for you was most important to, shed. There was a shedding that had to take place during retrograde. So this is outfitting you for more expansion when it comes to creating new moments that are going to refill your memory bank instead of what you had previously. Something about movies. I don't know why movies just came, or a particular movie. This justice. What? Wait. Alright, let me get a clarifier on the justice. Why is it justice? Alright, yeah. King of Swords like flew over there when it came to how possibly trying to control a narrative, like that time of like either trying to control a narrative or control a moment, or trying to control some kind of element of it that has to be laid to rest. Like that karmic cycle has to end, because it's like something about when it comes to any kind of attempt, or because again, intentionality and authenticity, those are the two main things collective that y'all need to remember. If anything else, that's it. Just let moments happen organically. Your intentionality is to enjoy yourself. I don't know what's happening outside. Your intentionality, that's it, and that's all. That is it, and that's all. So building that momentum is going to take some time, because it feels like something is rebuilding here. Connections are being rebuilt, patterns are shifting and changing right now. So allow that to happen. Just be careful with this Five of Swords energy, because when it comes to those cutting, like if somebody is around you that communicate sharply, or if you found yourself doing that in the past, it's about sharpening those edges, not sharpening, dulling those edges. Ooh. Dulling, not sharpening, because there's a lot of swords down here. So it's like giving up that, freeing yourself mentally as far as whatever expectations, limitations, projections, anything when it came to overdoing it on your mental. They want you to let that go. I don't know where the magician came from, but here it is. Poof, it's gone. And that is what the focus is. That's it, that's all. And that's all we can. It's about every... But yeah, it's something about the main message is you did not miss anything. If you feel like you missed out on something, you did not. Okay, so that is the main message of all of this. Because in fact, what needed to happen, that has been happening for you to clear energetic space for the better moments. Because y'all don't understand, like if you think that if you feel like you're missing out on something, you think you haven't had your best days, it's because you haven't. You haven't. You will, like, when you have your best days, you'll be looking at that like, oh, those were the best. But if you feel like you've had like none of those, it's coming. Where am I called to use my voice right now? You have a soul script that was written to be spoken. Your story matters, and it's time for you to share it with the world. Today's soul action: share your story with at least one person today. Be brave and speak your truth. Your voice will be the catalyst for healing in others. So this is giving potential, it's giving healing brand ambassador. Like, you're going through the process of healing, right? And so when we have these experiences, we then have that story to share with others. So don't be afraid about, talking about your experiences and getting to that next level and building up with the people that are closest around you too, and having those conversations that maybe were uncomfortable before. Now is the time to do it, because it's like now you kind of like we've grown enough to know how to, emotional intelligence being a factor here, how to have that conversations without it going completely left. All right, because as far as I'm concerned, crash outs do not apply in this collective. So if you identify as a crash out, this is not the space for you. This is about evolution, sovereignty, all the good shit, growth, evolution, all of that. Do not bring no crash out. I rebuke. But that was on a collective level. Blessings. That's not its way into your message. It's got an angel number. 1919 cycles, and that landed on justice. Karma, transformation, balance, influence, power, cycles, change, renewal. Karma is approaching. Let go of the need to control, as you cannot force things to happen. Wow. Embrace the lessons life offers to prevent them from repeating in the future. Make room for new experiences and positive transformations in your life. Yeah, this is about creating those new moments. Again, collectively, y'all are safe. Okay, this is the time to relax the nervous system. This is the time to readjust on those levels. All right, so if you've been having any kind of anxiety as far as what's to come, as long as you can let go of that level of control, it's going to be all good shit. Now, perfection? Absolutely not, because that doesn't exist, but better than you can expect. Yeah, I love that for you. All right, let's go. Diamond Girl, where you at? Let me pick this up a little bit. Here, let's go. Message for Diamond Girl, please and thank you. Spirit guide message. Diamond Girl. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles, that collective energy. Oh, that's a lot. But we do see that Wheel of Fortune again, so. All right, this, okay. It's a lot. It's got a lot going on. You may be getting either a lot of invites or yeah, because this is giving magnetic energy. You may be what the yo. That's, ooh. Whew. Okay, so one part of that moment to woosah, because there's a lot here, at least energetically, when it feels like you're meant to be seen in ways right now. So if you've been either declining or opting out of being seen, your guys want you to get out of there. 10 of Wands in reverse to the Wheel of Fortune, the 5 of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. You got some, all right, this is giving you have outfits that you have yet to wear that you've been looking for the opportunity to, but when it comes up, you don't take it. Why? Why? It's King of Cups to the 4 of Wands, Magician, and the Emperor to the Worlds. You missing out. Your guys are they need you to take a limb here. You're part of that group that I mentioned as far as opportunities, because the opportunities are going to keep coming. All right. They want you to take a risk here. They want you to step out on a limb, get out of your comfort zone, because there's no growth there, peoples. There is no growth in comfort zones. All right. So you have to step out of them once in a while. I'm not saying you constantly got to be in because that does something to your nervous system. So no, don't constantly be in a state of evolution. Give yourself a break, but now is your time for that. Okay, now is your time to evolve, because Can I just say that it also, this feels like divine counterpart is out there, like in the winds waiting for you to be discovered. So if you're not already partnered up, this is like giving either one is circling your energetic worlds out in the 3D, like, you know, just gonna wait. This does give that caretaking energy. The King of Cups and the Four of Wands. Absolutely. Absolutely. But also, it feels like there's some kind of assistance that's coming in. Because if with this energy, it feels like you've been kind of like secretly manifesting help. Like low key, you've been asking for assistance, either praying or something where you ask, like, you know, can I get some help? Their help is on the way. So that, in the sense, you will be able to, right? Because again, with this wheel in the middle, it's like being given opportunities. It's like a constant revolving thing. Yeah, you've had to turn some things down, but more things are on the way. So stay open. You will. On the Magician says, what can I burn? Ooh. I see this message. This is the first time I've seen this in this deck. Burn it all. The ugly lies, the pain, the shame, the criticism, the images that run through your head, the reminders of what you did wrong, and the proof that you are not enough. Burn, baby, burn. Your soul is calling. It's time for a rebirth. You are like the phoenix rising from the ashes, no longer attached to the past. You are free. Your wings are ready. Use them. All right. So this is like, it's giving you that advance notice that when your time comes and your relief is here, then it is time to spread your wings. Today's soul action, make the choice that you will no longer let the past define you. Pick up your pen. What will your next chapter look like? And to where does my soul want to travel? Because yeah, you have this also feels like ambitions. You may even, when it comes to that, whatever your list is, because it's like you have a list of where you want to go. You have that wanderlust energy. So when that is time, yeah, it's time to plan, because it feels like this energy may be abroad with that world energy. So you're really not going to find that until you take that jump, that leap of faith. And I know that's right. That seems like it would be a huge change for you. I'm not going to minimize the changes you would have to, but it's like, it's something that you want to do. So when the opportunity comes, that's when you'll have to make the choice. Three of Swords for that Seven of Pentacles. That may include disappointing. Because it feels like you're afraid to disappoint right now, but guys are like, you disappointing yourself. And you're so welcome. All right, is Bake still present? I'm trying to move through these faster. All right, let's go. Spirit got a message for Bake, please and thank you. All right, and if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. I do live several times a week. It's not always going to be on the days that you expect. I try to keep a regular schedule because, you know, it is helpful for both you and I. But when it is not convenient for me to be on here, guess what? I choose me. I already told my guys that. I'm like, listen, this is the only way it's gonna work. So, deal. Okay, a couple of repeats from the collective message. Five of Cups peeking out behind the Three of Pence. Okay, so then we have that Three of Pentacles opposed to the Supreme. All right, when it comes to the energies around you, they feel like they're shifting. Like you may have just either, or you're feeling like energetically distanced from a friend group or a particular friend, but it feels more so like more than one energy. Eight of Swords to the Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Wands. Justice to the King of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands on its side though, and the Page of Wands. So we gotta have the Knight and the Page. And to be honest, I don't like those two energies together because those are usually troublemakers. When you put those two energies in the same room, it is like mischief ensues. That fire energy, they may be liable to burn something down, so be careful. When it comes to those types of energies, they're being, well, I don't know if it's quietly. Some of them may be quietly, but particular energies are being ushered out right now. Okay, and it's to say that it may not feel comfortable, but it is time. A lot of y'all are getting the divine clock on you with the Wheel of Fortune. It is time. So it's about letting that aspect go. Because as it is, it feels like that this, whatever this presence was in your energy, it disrupted your nervous system. Like it had you on edge or feeling on edge. So it's like with the absence of that energy around you, now you're going to be able to reset said nervous system and come online feeling like brand new, like you don't have to walk around on some type of eggshell. So it does, don't it? It does. But you may have been like, this feels like a change that was supposed to happen some time ago, but it's like prolonged. There was like a prolonging to this. That's what I'm just saying. Breakthroughs are coming. And yes, as Busar mentioned, trust is absolutely necessary. We are in a trust fall era right now. You do see what's happening now? Like, outside is wild. Like, okay, I wouldn't say all over, but you know, where they're showing anyway. And that's just to tell you, if they're only showing you the chaotic, what's happening in chaos, that's on purpose. It's like, have your cortisol levels up and, you know, be in flight or fight or flight mode. Yeah, that's it. Okay, on Justice again. Why are these cards falling on Justice? Where can I ask for more help in my life? And that says, until we can receive with an open heart, we're never really giving with an open heart. When we attach judgment to receiving help, we knowingly or unknowingly attach judgment to giving help. Today's soul action, today ask someone for help and receive it with an open heart. And your mantra is, I ask for what I want and I'm open to receiving it. Yeah, be in that receiving mode. Come on now. King of Pentacles is a very abundant energy. And the King of Pentacles receives without even really trying hard. Okay, but it's about being grounded enough to know when to ask for it. Laying down guards and walls. Because especially it is necessary. to be in receiving mode, especially if you haven't, if you have been mostly the giver. Receiving at this point is necessary. 101, starting over. Wisdom, transformation, resilience, growth, empowerment, new beginnings. Happiness stems from self-expression, growth, and experiences. View failures as steps to deeper wisdom. Happiness is real, achievable, and all around you. Appreciate both small and significant moments on your journey. Failures are opportunities for renewal. Embrace the fresh start ahead. Yep. A lot of y'all are getting the Wheel of Fortune. So, you know, that tells me that collectively, okay, things are shifting. But again, the wheel waits for no one. It just turns, all right? Just like a lot of the elements, the sun just shines. Like, you know, it's a case that it can only wait for so long. It has to keep turning. So turn with it. Keep moving and growing and transforming with it. I met that for you. You're so very welcome. All right, Karen, where are you at? Oh, wonderful. I had called your name earlier. You would have been cute if you had responded. Unfortunately, it's full for tonight. But I will be tomorrow. 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're new, don't forget to sub. And yeah, tomorrow's viewer's choice, so you can come and ask your own questions, as long as there's no medical, legal, or third-party spying. Almost anything goes. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Have a good night. All right, let's go for Karen, please. What is the Spirit Guide message? 2 of Pants. Landed on my leg. Judgment. Ooh. Ooh. What I initially heard was it has been decided. Like, that seems very formal. like your guides feel like they're very like, it just decided. Oh shit. Oh, 10 of Cups. 8 of Swords. So we got 8, 8, 8. And then the Moon. Page. Is that the page? Yeah. Page of Swords and the 10 of Cups here. All right. So let's go through these energies. Oh my gosh. Because it feels like your guides are trying to tap in with you on a deeper level. But this is like, it's already been decided. So if you've been feeling like little weird moments or moments where you're not by yourself, it's because they have basically interjected at this point. It's like get used to like not being by yourself or feeling like, you know, there's energies around you, but trust and believe they're there for your highest and greatest good. Temperance and the Supreme energy. And that is of high honor energy. Can I just add that in because it is. Knight of Cups, these 2 8s, 8 of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles, and the Moon. Whew, your dreams must, well, if you remember your dreams, like, you'd be traveling. Maybe not even realize it, because this is giving an aspect that you may have like just now started to tap in a little deeper into your spiritual journey. So it's like you're probably not even prepared for the levels yet of what you're supposed to be experiencing. That's interesting. Definitely interjecting. Yeah. Get used to it. Get used to it, because this is like a, you know, deal with it. deal with it energy. You're very like no nonsense at this time. It's like we've like you were probably part of that divine pause or you had a divine pause and the pause was supposed to be over and you maybe stayed on pause and they're like, okay, nope, no. That's how it is. Listen, this is, and I know to the ones that are not ready, this would probably freak them out, but you're ready. You're ready. So if you have been doubting yourself, your guys want you to know you are fully ready. Okay. They have the utmost faith and trust in you at this point, which it seems like you don't even have in yourself yet, but you will. Which on the Eight of Pentacles, do I know all my strengths and am I using them? What I just say, you don't even know the levels of strength that you have, that, you know, the depths of which you're about to experience. Okay. We all have superpowers, but it's up to us to uncover them. When we live and lead with our strengths, we are able to show up in our zone of genius. This inspires others to do the same. Today's soul action, ask yourself, how can I use one of my soul gifts today to contribute to this open and ready world? Yeah, there's a gift that you're supposed to be sharing. It's like maybe something that you have dragged your feet on developing and working on and maybe ignoring to the point where you're like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. It's not a gift like that. Yes, it is. It absolutely is. And that's what we're being pointed to, because our gifts bring levels of joy that are just top tier, that's no contest right there. When you are living in your purpose, you are essentially living in your joy. And when I say purpose, that's using your gifts. That is tapping into what calls to your soul. So if you're not doing that, it's about that time. All right. Better days, where you at? Yin yang. Duality is a very beautiful thing. You're so very welcome. My pleasure. All right, let's go. Oh, 5 of Swords, 9 of Swords. Anxiety taking over me. Somebody's watching me. With that 5 of Swords. Oh my goodness. This is giving like you have there's like a reaction or like something that happens when you have an anxious moment and it's being called attention to. Felt like shooting took you out. I don't know. I'm like a spiritual battery. I recharge, and that's exactly part of why I was not on last night. I was still recharging. So trust and believe. When I need my recharge days, I'll let y'all know. But I ain't coming on if I need it. I will not be here if I need to recharge. 9 of Swords again. Something about taking control. Taking control and action. A lot of us are being called to some form of action. For everybody, it's going to look different, but your lane of action is being called right now, because it feels like it's part of your purpose. 3 of Cups and the 4 of Cups. 2 of Swords, Ten of Wands, Nine of Swords, the Hierophant with the Magician crossing, and the King of Swords to the Queen of Cups showing up here. This is also giving, is that parental energy? Or okay. Mentor, either a mentor energy or parental energy, or somebody that you look up to, somebody that you revere. It's like, again, a lot of false prophets are falling. Or so if you had like somebody with, that you put up on a pedestal at one point in your head and that is crumbled in some ways, allow it. All right, because again, masks are being snatched off. I'm not even saying like, gently. I'm saying snatch off. People's intentions are realer than ever right now. Like as far as being able to see through it. So do not, because it's giving that you may be either glossing over or choosing to overlook a red flag. No, do not ignore false flags right now. Again, there's a lot being revealed to us, and if you're not paying attention, you might miss it. Okay, but for those of the collective that are on this journey of sovereignty and evolution, it'll start screaming in your face. Okay, so do not ignore. Do not ignore. Yes, and thank you, blessings. You heard them. Subscribe. Do the thing, do the button. Push all the buttons. All right, for better days, please and thank you. What boundaries need to be created or strengthened within my relationships? Yeah, because this is about someone that had too much access to you, or you were giving too much of your energy to, and they were not all that you thought, or they are not all that you thought. So it's like, again, not ignoring any red flags. Do not ignore your intuition, what your intuition is telling you right now. Because again, if y'all are part of that collective, your intuition is going to be screaming at you about things. Listen to it. All right. This says to create more healthy boundaries, we must first get in tune with our own needs, desires, and feelings, and believe we are worthy of them. In your relationships, it's essential to know where they end and where they begin, and where you begin. Actually, both. Today's soul action: when we separate our energy from others, we gain clarity about what we really want. Then we stop doing things that no longer align with ourselves. If you are an empath, you can still be compassionate towards others without taking on their stuff. It is safe to trust that you are not here to fix anyone. Today's mantra: I have everything I need within me now, and so do they. I am worthy of my needs, and I set boundaries based on what's best for me. Okay? And an angel number. Hi, Amy. Yeah, I'm actually winding down. The queue is full for tonight, but I will be on tomorrow night. So if you're able to join tomorrow, you're more than welcome. And same time as always, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, 1616 readjustments showing up here. Readjustments and 1212 persistence. It says enthusiasm, gratitude, fulfillment, transformation, new experiences. All right, underline the gratitude part, because it's like you're better, like you're in a better place than what you give yourself credit for. You're in a better space than that, and you are encouraged to keep going despite you know, feeling like, you know, you're carrying a lot of weights, because a lot of those weights are not actually real. You can release those. Like, there's so many weights that you, if you really think about it, and I'm talking on a collective level now, that you don't have to carry. So you're being encouraged to release any dead weights. Says a wonderful opportunity aligned with your life's purpose is approaching. When it arises, take immediate action to embrace it. Underline that, immediate action. Additionally, a loving partnership or epic romance may be on the horizon. Maintain your persistence and welcome the positive transformations coming your way. All right, so maybe side quest. I've been like really on about the side quest. And yes, I am going to put relationship partnership as a side quest, because when it doesn't involve like your own personal journey, then yes, it is indeed a side quest. All right, and that is for better days. Boundaries are always important, but you know, it's when you feel, because this is giving that anxiety about like, you know, making somebody feel a kind of way about a boundary you're enforcing. No. If they are really about it, if they are really for you, they will respect it. And if not, let them go. Yes. It's really, it does not have to be hard. It could all be so simple. It's us as humans, when we get too much in our emotions, do we make it difficult and complicated? It's really not that complicated. All right. Jimbo, are you still here? I'm not sure I would have. Sphinx, if you're still present, I'm not sure if I'm going to have time. And also to anyone interested in personal messages, private reading, the option is in my, I think I put it in the live description. I'm pretty sure I put it in live. If not, on my channel. All right, Jimbo's here. All right, so yeah. Sphinx, if you are available tomorrow, I'll be back on same time. You're welcome. All right, thank you. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate your energy. All right, let's go for Jimbo, please, and thank you. It's a spirit guide message. Ooh, the world. King of Wands. Like, I try to stop it. I try to stop. Oh my gosh, why is it so aggressive? They pushing. Somebody pushing your butt. This is getting like, so a button or two has been pushed recently. I wish Ariel was here. Her favorite card is out on the table. Like, when it comes to that Three of Pentacles, it deals with like a lot of external energies, especially in this deck. A community of sorts, a job. This feels more like community though. This feels like, this is like a neighbor. Or somebody close by. That Two of Swords has been. Shouldn't I curse them out? Should or should I not crash out? Should I give energy to this or should I not? No, you should not give. And you already know this. You already know you shouldn't entertain. You know, people are, listen, there's a, when it comes to The baiting of rages. Okay, it's a very popular thing right now. There's a lot of people out there trying to bait others into a position of rage. Don't take the bait. Do not take the bait. All right. Six of Pentacles opposed to the to that Two of Swords. Moon to the Queen of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles with the Three of Pentacles. Hermit, Supreme, and Emperor. All of this, because this is messy on the top here, all of this on the bottom is about maintaining that aspect of control and maintaining your aspect of where you're going. Okay, focus on maintaining that higher energy, right? Again, do not take any baits right now. And I'm talking about none. Like, don't even consider taking any bait right now. That's there for a reason. All right, a concerted effort is being taken right now to bring people out of any kind of sense of zen or peace or empowerment, inner knowing. Like, they really don't want us resting on our intuition. They hate it when we have conversations like this about sovereignty and awareness. Like, this is liberating you in senses from that aspect, that expectation, because as it is, you've already energetically ascended. It's that like little remnants that's like clearing out, that's tempting you to like, yeah, take it. No, you've come too far to return to such peasantry. Don't do it. Welcome, Sky. Yeah, I'm sorry. This, let me say, this will probably, not probably, it'll be my last read. I'm getting the alarm clock, so yes. But I will be on tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. Eastern for Viewer's Choice. Come and ask your own questions. Ooh, oh, look at that, all spilling out. It's messy. People out here trying to be messy right now. Maintain your patience, maintain your higher energy. That high frequency is like very important to maintain right now. And it says, to who am I comparing myself right now? This feels like more so external. Okay, this feels like an aspect where somebody may be trying to get you to play the comparison game with them, or like try to play like, do you have a copy, or somebody that's trying to copy you? Oh, this feels like a copycat. I hate that energy. When you are able to see in another, what you are able to see in another is only visible because it is within you, ready to be sought out. Shine light on this feeling and not enough. Wait, shine light on this feeling of not enough and see the truth. All you need and want is within you. Today's soul action, today stop comparing and start creating. Yeah, this is not about, these whack attempts as well. These are all very weak attempts, mind you. Are they, you know, effective to some degree? Yeah, you know, I think about a throw punch every now and then. You know, I think about it like a quick little second, like, what if I just right into, you know, well, would that be really bad? Would it be that bad if you just, yeah, it would. It would be bad. 0330. Lucky shirt. Okay. Love, peace, hope, optimism, accountability, progress, creativity. Yeah, you're supposed to be creating right now. Like, it's like trying to get you off track of that creative energy to try to like distract you. So if you feel like your, you know, obligations are heavy right now, or if you feel like things are being loaded onto your plate, it's like some of those are distractions trying to knock you off of what it is that you're supposed to be building and creating. So just be aware of those between the situations and the people. You're being also guided. Again, masks are coming off. So you see through people's intentions, move accordingly. It's like you already know how to do this, but this is just a reminder from your guides. Like, you know, just sidestep, pivot. Pivot around those M-Paces. All right, it says pursue your goals and achieve what you desire. Your efforts will bring wonderful benefits to you and your loved ones. Your communication skills are improving, making it easier to connect with a diverse range of individuals. Embrace this time of growth and watch your relationships and projects flourish. I'm getting strong on the relationships and projects because at this point, it's like you kind of like have more of a seamless flow on how you're able to deal with it. It's just in those little moments of temptation where they just like, you really want to just, you know, revert back to this divine higher frequency energy and like, you know what? You're not worth going to prison ever, or, you know, even lock up for a night. No, it's not even worth that. So keep on that high and true path. Because yeah, that Emperor energy, that is about like being able to control. And this is also with these energies, because these are so strong and powerful together. This combination, I would have you know, is super powerful. The wisdom aspects, the divine knowledge that you may feel like is being passed through you. If you've just like encountered sudden facts out of nowhere, or just like fun facts just pop up to you, it's like you have been given access to higher levels of knowledge now. On an energetic 5D level. On this 3D level, you may be incurring a lot of instances where you're taking in more knowledge. But yeah, this is building you up for this empire you are building. Emperor style. All right, so no storming of the castles, please and thanks. This is a diplomatic takeover. Diplomacy with the Emperor is always a must. And that's Hamet. Temptation. Be so real. Like, would it really be that bad if I had a rocky moment? Love and light. Most of the times. I like a good 80-20 mix, you know. Sometimes people with that 20%, they need to hear it. And intuition tells when that is. So, no, but in essence, that is, in ways, a spiritual warrior aspect, because you've been through some things where you had to fight through it. It felt like an energetic battle. Not only that, like a lot of y'all have been under spiritual warfare and didn't even know it. All right. Your guides know like your spiritual position, and they work closely with you about it. Right. And I'm talking on a collective level now, but Jimbo, of course, you're included. So when it comes to, you know, what's going on behind the scenes and on those other levels, we be having these fights. If you've ever woken up and feeling like your body feels battered and bruised, it's because you were probably just in like a spiritual fight and didn't even remember. Because it goes so much deeper than what we were told, like so much deeper. But yeah, so you are an aspect like a spiritual warrior on levels. So welcome to the fold. It's giving like that what is it, that Lord of the Rings army? I don't know why that reference came up, but yeah, Lord of the Rings for some reason has been popping up on my timeline a lot lately. I'm like, damn, am I that much of a nerd? Am I that? Answer is probably yes. All right, peeps. So that is going to do it for me tonight. I will be back on tomorrow again, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, for viewer's choice. So you can come and ask your own questions. And I'm heading over to TikTok, do the same thing basically. So if you don't want to join me over here, you want to join me from here to there. If you didn't get a message tonight, you are more than welcome. The link is in my channel description. You're so very welcome, Jimbo. All right, so I will see y'all tomorrow. Have a great rest of your night and much love. Peace out.